Some feel-good moments on our Feel-Good Breakfast Show. Good morning. If you've just joined in a Friday morning, we're planning the weekend and we're also planning your vocabulary, because if you read, you get to know so much more. Your imagination broadens, and it's also a great way that we can dream and experience new experiences and even build character. Well, this morning, we know that it is National Book Week. We're going to be talking about that. Today, we're joined by Kirsten Okies. She is from Bookery, an organization that helps our children start their greats by helping them tap into their imagination. Kirsten, good morning and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's exciting. It's one of the things that we've been talking about before we went live today. But books aren't just about knowledge and information sharing. The question, though, is why are over 90% of South Africa's schools, libraries not functional?
In the work that we do at the Bookery, we find that the schools are often under-resourced, which means they don't have the finance or the skills capacity to accommodate or to facilitate a library. And also, teachers are bogged down with work and with assessments and assignments. So your subjects like physics and maths and science are often prioritized, and the library is seen as more of a leisure period.
Oh dear. No, it's so important. It's not just leisure. Okay, so how's the Bookery contributing? How are you making these libraries functional again, or the concept even of libraries functional?
The Bookery's mandate is to partner and support schools who want a library.
Right.
This means that we will source and select books and put them on their shelves, and also appoint library assistants, as well as partner with other organizations who facilitate reading clubs. And also, by monitoring the kind of books that we put on the shelves, we know which books our kids are reading and how many books they are reading.
I'm thinking of all our books that are either on our tablets or even our phones. More and more we're moving to digital. Why is it still important for us to have books? Can't we just all move to digital?
I agree that we are moving towards a digital age. However, I believe that a library will never become irrelevant, because it is an essential part of a population's education and literacy. And also, a library is the most democratic space. It is all-inclusive. It is free. It's a place for learning. It doesn't discriminate.
I'm just thinking, and we also spoke about our children and the way they select books. I mean, it's still good to touch a book, to see
the feel and the color and the illustration.
And even what you can learn from it. What book encouraged you as a child? I mean, why are you working, educating children, building libraries, working with a Bookery? What inspired you as a child?
My absolute favorite author was Jacqueline Wilson. The illustrations, firstly, and her book covers were always so colorful. But it was more the stories, that they were realistic, and it was real-life events, and I could relate. And so that's why I love books. But she inspired me.
There are moms watching this morning, and dads as well, and maybe some kiddies at home that didn't make it to school today. What do you want to say to them watching? I mean, how can we start our grade through books, through reading?
I think that charity begins at home, and I think it's important for our parents, our guardians, our sisters and our brothers to facilitate and to foster a culture of reading. It begins at home. In those first 5 years of a child's life, parents are crucial.
Well, it's great having you here, and it's so encouraging.
Much.
We love reading, and especially on this show, books are certainly an awesome way to start your grades. Now, we want to know how you are starting your grades. You're welcome to tell us on our Facebook and also our Twitter pages, so at Expresso Show, also Expresso Morning Show with that hashtag. The hashtag is Start Your Great.
Kellogg's, start your great.